air signs. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and this is the general tarot reading for air signs for October 2025. So that just means if you are Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, this is your reading for October 2025. And as usual, you should just take whatever parts of this reading that resonates with you. All right, the central card here is the Witch. It says, the earthly weaver of the worlds. So with this being the central theme, I think the month of October is going to be all about manifesting. So there's something you are creating, and I just feel like this month is going to be one where the creative juices will be flowing, so to speak. And in case you haven't noticed, I'm using the Halloween deck this month because it is October and spooky season, so it's only fitting. All right, let's see what else we have for you, air signs. This one says invisibility, and it also says authenticity. Interesting. And that is followed by the Black Cat card. It says fortune meets opportunity. All right. I feel like with the invisibility next to the Black Cat card on this side of the Witch, it's just saying that leading up to this point of October 2025, you have been in your authentic self, maybe even feeling somewhat invisible in that undertaking. But with that next to Black Cat, it says fortune meets opportunity. I think what it's saying is that you have the knowledge and the know-how. And so now is the month that it's like things are going to start really, picking up. It's almost like it's going up a notch when it comes to whatever it is that you're manifesting, or the version of yourself even that you are manifesting. I just feel like you've been sticking to your own authenticity regardless of if people see you or not. All right. And that has led you to this point where your fortune meets opportunity because it's almost like I feel like you're going to start to really be seen for your authenticity. Over here we have forgiveness, reducing burden. And next to that card is the Skull of Darkness, blind spots. So there is going to be an opportunity for forgiveness in the month of October for you, air signs. Now, this could be an actual opportunity presenting itself in your physical reality, but it could, I think for a lot of you, air signs, it is going to be this release of a burden, maybe even forgiving those who don't see you for your authenticity. All right? Because that has been something that was a blind spot in your manifesting. But with the candle on top of the head in this image here, I feel like it's this forgiveness. It's going to illuminate those blind spots that you've been having during your path of manifesting, okay? So I just feel like a certain level of forgiveness is going to release a particular burden that's really been, that you weren't really aware of, that was existing within you, that was a blind spot in whatever it is you're trying to create, okay? So I feel like this month is going to be a really great month when it comes to releasing things that are no longer serving you, that are only burdening your consciousness. And that is going to light the path to see what you've been missing when it comes to, whatever it is that you're creating, whatever it is you're weaving in the world. All right, air signs, I'm going to shuffle the Rider-Waite deck now 3 times, and then we'll just pull a few cards for clarity on this reading for all you air signs for October 2025. All right, one more shuffle. we have the Queen of Wands. That card is reversed. The Knight of Wands, also reversed. The Page of Swords. All right, and we have the Page of Cups. All right. Interesting that the wands are reversed, but then the pages are upright. I feel like leading up to this point in what it is that you are creating, you know, whatever it is you're manifesting at this time, air signs, up to this point, it's like you were feeling like things, your inspiration was starting to wane a bit on that. I do feel like it's possible that you were also, I see a black cat in this Queen of Wands as well, but over here it's reversed. I feel like because of this feeling of not being fully seen for who you really are, for your authentic self, that caused you to feel a little bit uninspired in some way, and maybe even ignoring that knowledge that you've acquired and that you really know, you know, that truth. But we have these pages up right over here because I feel like now you're seeing things differently. Your emotions are communicating with you in a new way regarding whatever this is resonating, you know, however this is resonating in your life, air signs. I feel like your emotions will be communicating in a new way to you regarding this situation. And it's also going to lead to this new mental focus as well. It's almost like you're going to want to communicate this message that you've been wanting to communicate, but it's almost like you're starting over again. This sounds weird, but it's almost like you have to start over again here. I feel like with these two pages being upright, it's like breathing a sense of newness into whatever it is you're creating, and that's going to bring this sense of new vitality, new life being breathed into what it is you're thinking regarding this, and what it is that you are feeling regarding this as well, air signs. All right, now I'm going to shuffle the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck and just get a little advice for you, air signs, for October 2025. So let's see what comes out for your advice. We need some advice for the air signs for October 2025. This card flopped out, and it's peace. I think that you're really going to feel this sense of peace that comes from, notice this circle around her, this halo around her. And you see the different cycles as well moving through. I just feel like this is going to be a time of you really aligning with this inner peace. You're going through this cycle where you're feeling like things are aligning in a proper way, giving you this new sense of peace when it comes to what it is that you're creating. So I feel like your advice, air signs, for October 2025 is to allow inner peace to be the thing that is protecting you and what it is that you're creating at this time. And because she's kind of like in her own little bubble, right? I feel like your advice is to do the same. Almost to like create your own little bubble of what it is that you're creating this month. Because I feel like that's going to help you as well, especially when it comes to offering this forgiveness, to reduce any burdens and blind spots that you've been having. So offer yourself enough grace to give yourself peace of mind, knowing that nothing outside of yourself can really affect you. All right, air signs, now I'm going to shuffle the Wisdom of the Oracle deck a few times, and I'm going to pull 3 cards as a final message for all you Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius out there. And if you're still here, don't forget to click the like button on this video. That keeps the energy connection between the both of us. All right, one more shuffle. All right, air signs, look at that. The first card that came out was peace once again. So peace is going to be what you're developing this month. Notice the face within the egg. So I feel like you literally, again, it's within a bubble almost. I feel like it is going to be a challenge at times. 23 is the number on this card, which is 2 plus 3 equals 5. That's my number where it's like, it's a challenge or an obstacle at times, but you're up for the challenge. You are up for this sense of inner peace and feeling like nothing can penetrate that for you. So I feel like that was confirmation over your advice for this month, air signs. Your second card is the leg up card. So I feel like while you are creating something very authentically you, it's going to be okay to seek guidance from people who have done something similar in the past, because you're new at this. You're the page. It's okay to get help from the elders, right? Look at the baby bear climbing onto the mama bear's back. So it can be by imitating the work of others in one way or another that can help you as you move along in whatever it is that you're creating for yourself in your world, air signs. So it's okay to ask for help when it's needed, or even just to seek your own help through the knowledge and wisdom of those who came before you. Whether it's reading books, watching videos, or asking actual other people for help. And your last card, air signs, is higher power. And that is the number 4, I notice. So the higher power card is going to be the key to your manifesting this month. It's going to be your source of stability and strength, this higher power. So I feel like you need to trust your inner guidance this month, because it's going to be speaking through you, most likely through your thoughts and emotions with these pages as well. I just felt that. But yes, the higher power is going to be very important for you this month as you maintain this sense of inner peace and try to create the world that you've been trying to create for yourself. You're going to stop worrying about being seen by other people. You're finally going to see yourself for the true magic that you are, air signs. All right, air signs, now is the time in the video where you can pause the video to think of 3 yes or no questions if you would like. And I will use my pendulum to get you 3 yes or no answers. And as usual, when you hear the yes or no answer, you should be connected with your own heart, your heart space, and therefore you will know if the yes or no answer is right for you when you hear it. All right, air signs, here we go. For air signs, question number 1 is the answer yes or no. All right, air signs, for question number 1, the answer is yes. Thank you. And for air signs, question number 2 is the answer yes or no. All right, air signs, for question number 2, the answer is no. Thank you. And for air signs, question number 3, is the answer yes or no? All right, air signs, for your third answer, the answer is yes. All right, so that is your message and energy reading for October 2025. So as usual, if you like this message, don't forget to click that like button. And if you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, I would love for you to click subscribe down below. And once you have subscribed, you can turn on the notifications bell if you would like to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thank you all so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.